All right, here we go. This is Alan. I'll start this off. And that's Rusty sitting on the dock of the bay.
Hey guys.
So what's it like sea life at this point in your career development and personal development?
You know, all things considered, I think I like remembering the good times of the past. And in particular, we have a mutual friend, Eddie. Whenever I think of Eddie, I think of just incredible stories about pranks that the guy pulled.
He did. He pulled some.
Oh yeah. And my son.
Not that you didn't, by the way.
No, I helped. And my son really, when I get together with Eddie, or even if I'm not, I mean, he wants, oh, come on, Dad, tell me another Eddie story. So I think I'll just tell one story today. And this is Huntington, West Virginia. The year is probably, late 50s. And there's alleys on the south side of West Virginia that lead to the public schools. We're coming home from probably junior high school, probably 7th, 8th grade. And there's this little alley store called Bolsey's. Now Bolsey's was basically a garage.
I think I may be a part of this story.
Yeah, well, you probably were there. But a couple things about Bolsey's little store. I mean, he had a little freezer with meats and so forth, had staples, potatoes and canned food.
Is this the Liquor-Made story, by the way?
No. Okay. This is, remember he also had that candy counter. And of course the candy counter, they sold Reese cups, Mellow cups, and Mellow cups. Remember they had the little cards there that when you got the Mellow cup with $1 or 50 cents and you got up to $10 worth of cards, you could send it in and you got like 10 free Mellow cups. But what would happen would be somebody would engage Bolsey in some stupid conversation. Meanwhile, you go open up all the Mellow cups in the candy counter and buy the ones that had the dollar bill tags in the bottom and leave all the rest half open back in the case. But probably the best story
I remember Mellow cups too. I remember that now. Now that you bring that up.
We're in there one day. It's summertime, hot. Eddie crawls into the bottom compartment of Bolsey's meat freezer in the back of the store, just really to cool off. Well, a lady comes in wanting to buy some meats, and so Bolsey goes back, okay, let me see, and he slides the door open. There's Eddie laying in his meat freezer. Hiya, Bolsey. Well, Bolsey just went nuts. And I can't remember Bolsey's sidekick, but Bolsey's sidekick had fingernails that were about 1.5 inches long, smoked camels. All his fingers were yellow. Both of these guys were probably in their late 70s at this time. So it was quite easy for us to outrun them. And as a matter of fact, it was a great sport to outrun them because you just ran fast enough so when they tried to kick you, they'd almost fall down. Of course, they'd never be able to hit you. But that was a very, very fun time.
And Eddie's also the central character in the goldfish story, right? Downtown Huntington.
Yes, he is.
Can you tell that one real quick?
Sure.
A quick version.
Yeah. College, living in an apartment in Huntington. For some reason, Eddie goes to the creek and catches a bunch of creek minnows, fills my bathtub with these creek minnows. And we decide, well, we got a bathtub full of creek minnows, some grain alcohol, let's have a party. So we invite everybody over, and basically the gist of the party at the apartment is everybody's going to eat these fish. So you just catch them in the tub and hold them by their tails, drop them down head first, swallow a little grain alcohol, easy sport. And of course, needless to say, we got quite drunk. The next day, we go downtown Huntington to Kresge's Five and Dime. And we walk in, we go to the fish department. They've got all these goldfish and things swimming around in the aquariums. This young lady comes up and he says, I think I'd like to buy a fish. And so he points and she takes the net, she scoops the fish up. No, that's not the one I want. So he makes her put it back, she scoops another one up. He says, oh yeah, I think that's the one, let me see. So she's got him in the little plastic cup that she's going to deliver him to Eddie. Eddie reaches down the cup, grabs it by the tail, pow, gone. Oh, this young girl's eyes got about as big as a saucer. she just lost her breath and walked away. It was the end of the story.
That's a good one. Well, Eddie, I hope you get a chance to see this.
Yeah, I do too.
Because we're talking about you, man, wherever you are.
And you'll have your shot at straightening out any inconsistencies with the story.
Eddie doesn't like to talk in front of a camera or other people. I don't
Really?
know if we'll get a chance of that.
Oh,
but
I think if we tell something.
Or am I thinking of someone else? Could be.
It could be me.
Could be someone else.
All
All right, let's say goodbye.
See you later.